Still on the hunt for camper van number 2. What do you reckon? Yeah, that could do very nicely indeed, I think.
Welcome back to Diamonds on Tour. We're Sarah and Ben. We left you last week as we arrived here, the Columbia Icefield on the Icefields Parkway here in the Canadian Rockies.
Quite crazy to open your blind in the morning and there's a huge great glacier. Not a bad view to wake up to.
In 1844, the glacier covered this spot where we're standing. And then it began to shrink. Good morning.
Hi.
So we're sitting on the coach and we're waiting to travel up the Icefields of Columbia. There we go. Icefields of Columbia. We're not in Columbia. We are in Canada. And yeah, so it's going to be very exciting. We go on this strange looking bus with big fat wheels, drive onto the glacier, get out, have a walk. And then the next part of our day will be to do the Skywalk trail, which is a glass bottom walk, which is pretty spectacular, I think. So we'll see. Anyway, it's a nice day, sunny. Apparently when you get up to the top it's 10 degrees centigrade lower in temperature. So yeah, we'll see what that's like.
These buses, as you probably figured out, are not for all speed.
We made it to the Athabasca Glacier, and yeah, so you get off the bus and then you've got to stay in this sort of area here for 20 minutes and yeah, so all this, look at this, lovely. And that's the interesting bit up there, isn't it, really? Yeah. Where it's all craggy and fabulous, that is. And going down there is we're quite a long way, aren't we, really? We've parked down there by the visitor centre. The visitor centre is the building with a greenish roof, and we're sort of like 2 lots along, facing this way.
Camper van number 2, what do you reckon? I think that's much more like it, isn't it? What a beast. Yeah, it is amazing to see the glacier, but you do feel like you're on a bit of a production line of the tourists here, with bus after bus after bus coming up here into this little prepared patch of ice that they let you walk around. So yeah, it's nice to see. Don't think I'd recommend this though, to be honest.
Call for bus 543. If you were out there, we are leaving in 1 minute.
It is nice to be up here in the fresh, clean air, up in the mountains, which are always great to see. So, you know, take away the positives that we can. It's fabulous to be here. Hey, on reflection, I think maybe we're a little bit underwhelmed by this, because we have actually been on a few glaciers before, skiing, you know, where you actually go right up to the top and ski down a glacier. So, you know, this isn't our first rodeo. So, yeah, and you don't get taken up there in a big fleet of buses with hundreds of other people. So, yeah, maybe the natural experience is more valuable than this kind of touristy, manufactured experience.
We've arrived at Skywalk. It's 280 metres, or 918 feet above the valley floor.
Probably 3 times higher.
Yeah.
And it extends 35 metres, or 115 feet from the cliff's edge. It can support 590,000 kilograms in weight. That's a demonstration of the glass. There we go. Thick that's on that floor.
Well, this is the second day of our trip up the tourist trail that is the Icefields Parkway. We camped here last night on the RV campground at the Icefields Discovery Centre, and this morning we did the very touristy bus trip onto the Athabasca Glacier and up to the Skywalk, which was my highlight of the day so far. Not sure about you, Sarah?
Yeah, there was some interesting talk from all of the bus drivers that we had in the for the different things. They were all very entertaining, actually. The Skywalk was pretty amazing. The way that thing has been constructed. Just hang on, I've got to look.
But here then is a distraction from that. Have a look up there at Snow Dome Mountain. That is the only mountain in the entire world that is an official 3-continental mountain, triple continental, because the meltwater from that mountain goes in 3 directions. Some goes north and the water runs to the Atlantic Ocean. Some goes east and goes towards the Atlantic, all the way over the other side of North America, and the rest goes west and dumps into the Pacific Ocean. So the only place in the entire world where you've got a triple continental divide. That's cool.
Tangle Creek Falls. right at the side of the road, as you just noticed.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
So this is Sunwapta Falls, is that right?
Yeah.
This spot is called Goats and Glacier Lookout. That was Goats and Glaciers, I think. Right. Anyway, we did see a mountain goat, didn't we?
We did, and a baby.
Yeah, baby. I think it's called a kid, isn't it,
Yeah.
Ben?
Oh yeah.
Yes. And she was obviously starting to shed her white fur. But yeah, fantastic. Well camouflaged though.
Very much.
It's quite. We would never have spotted her had somebody not pointed it out.
Exactly, yeah.
So then we passed it on to the next person, and so on. All good. So
Very cool.
yeah, back on the road again now.
Yep, next stop.
Next up. Well, we're about 30 kilometres out, I suppose, from Jasper, and we've started to see the devastation of last year's fire. It's about this time last year, I think. And I mean, 30 kilometres out from Jasper, and I'm guessing it probably went the other side of Jasper as well. So, goodness, I wonder how big this fire actually was, because it is incredible. We understand its nature, but it looks just so sad, so sad. From the Whistler's campground where we're staying, we took a short bus ride into Jasper. It only costs $2.50 each way, so it's great value. Jasper is a beautiful town and should certainly be on your list of must-visit places. The Jasper Brewing Company is great, and we even found a curry. Back at the campground, these beautiful elk were waiting for us.
Welcome to another day here in the Rockies in Alberta, and we've come to another waterfall. Having spent 2 days in Jasper, we're continuing. We came back to finish off Icefields Parkway, and look at that. This is Athabasca Falls. And that is most impressive. You know what? This is the true meaning of the word awesome. This is just incredible. Oh, brilliant.
Well, once again, the Icefields Parkway delivers with an absolutely stunning waterfall, the Athabasca waterfall. And we had an extra special treat on the way here. There was a pull-in at the side of the road, and we actually saw a few cars parked. And
Bit of a giveaway, isn't it?
yeah, it's always a bit of a giveaway. Slightly irresponsible. If this is you, there was one car parked in the main carriageway of the road with the four-way hazard lights flashing, and it was right next to a proper pull-in.
Yes.
You know, if you're going to stop, pull into the proper pull-in.
Yeah.
Don't stop in the carriageway. Having your four-ways on doesn't make you immune from causing problems. Anyway, rant over. The reason people were stopped was because there were 3 absolutely beautiful elk at the side of the road. Stunning, weren't they?
They were lovely, lovely. And we'd done a bit of research on elk.
Yeah.
And we know that they are probably 2 years old, or maybe a little bit older than that, but
Yeah.
not much older than that, and certainly
Yeah.
no younger than that. So that was quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. So,
And the reason that was nice, a double reason it was nice, I mean, it's just great to have seen the different ages, but it meant that they survived the fire.
yes.
And how that's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, that was 12 months ago
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And clearly an awful lot of wildlife will have perished. But it looks like they survived somehow,
Lovely.
which was fabulous to see.
Yes, yeah.
They're beautiful animals. Anyhow, we're now heading back up the Icefields Parkway, just the last 20 kilometres towards Jasper, where we were last night, but we just popped back down this morning to see those falls. At Jasper, we're turning left or west. Yeah.
Oh, what's this now? What's this now? What's this now? Oh yeah, that one's going round and coming back. What are we seeing now, baby?
No idea.
Well, they're out of their cars, so it can't be a grizzly bear, surely to God. Can't be scary. Do you want me to go and look?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, you're fine looking. Swimming out the sunroof. Now this is what's known in the trade as a bear jam, which
There's
is
one
when you
there.
get a traffic jam. No, I'm not going to get a shot on that.
No. They're constantly moving. Oh, I was having a scratch at the tree actually. I'm not going again, I might lose something else. Here we go. You get it now.
Anyway, that's what happens when people see a bear at the side of the road.
Yeah, we gave up in the end.
Yeah.
It was too much. Yeah. Anyway, where were we?
Right, so we were just explaining that we're going to take the western route out of the top of the Rockies, and here's another bear jam.
This is where the babies are. Oh no, there, look.
I can't see.
It's a baby grizzly.
Where?
Here.
Oh shit. Wow.
That is a baby. Or is that? No, that's a grizzly. That's a grizzly baby.
Yeah.
You're going to stop for that one. You can't get out of that
No, can't really.
one. You can't. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see.
So
Let's see it
it's,
out of the door with your big lens.
Right, we're stopping again. Mount Robson Provincial Park, and this is Moose Lake. We're looking out for the moose. Oh, after a 2-hour drive or so from Jasper, we've arrived at tonight's campground. This is the Beaver River Recreation Ground. So really, really nice. We've got a lovely spot here, and look where we are. Right alongside the Holmes River.
This very nice park up, we're going to leave you here. Thanks for watching, and join us next week when we head towards the Glacier Highway and meet these chaps.